I confess that I believe the only reason people love and put up with me is because I have a large penis. It also might be the reason why I'm such an asshole. His words, not mine.
This podcast is intended for those 18 and over. If that's not you, please check out scarletine.com and come back to this podcast when you are of age. Thank you for listening to the BedPost Confessions podcast. BedPost Confessions is an Austin, Texas-based monthly reading and performance series about sex, sensuality, and the steamy side of life. Between performers, we ask audience members to anonymously submit anything worthy of a confession, which is then read aloud by one of our producers. The performance you're about to hear by Ebony Stewart was recorded on January 17th, 2013. Ebony will share some of her funny experiences on being a sex educator and more. Here is Ebony Stewart.
My name is Ebony Stewart, a.k.a. the Gully Princess, a.k.a. I'll eat your cupcake. Oh, yeah, I will. Yeah, so thank you so much to BedPost Confessions for having me. I've only been here one other time, but this is my first time on stage. So you guys are popping my cherry. Nah, all right. So, yes, during the day, I make my living as a sex education teacher to 6th and 7th grade. You're welcome. If you have never talked to a 6th grade boy about his penis, you have not lived. You know nothing. So, I'm going to do a poem about that. Anonymous box questions a 6th grade boys group asked their sex education teacher. Miss Ebony, if you don't have a condom, can you use a plastic bag? No. Plastic bags won't protect you from STDs or prevent pregnancy. Miss Ebony, can a girl get pregnant if I put my Peter in her ear? What? No. What's another word for balls? Testicles. Miss Ebony, why do girls scream when they have sex, and what if the bed breaks? Men and women make noises as a pleasurable response, and in most cases, this is normal and okay, and if the bed is not sturdy, it could break, but hopefully no one gets hurt. I am trained. To answer these questions. But sometimes I want to say, if there is a girl who will allow you to put a plastic bag inside her, this is not the girl for you. Ejaculating into someone, anyone's ear, is gross and confusing. Because why would you want to do that? You could say nuts, teabag, sack, beans, boy's friend, but who the hell is Peter? And not all women scream because not all of us need to. The question, you should be more concerned with this. How will I know if she's faking it or not? But none of the above have to do with the bed breaking. But then there are questions. Put into the box with Tim name attached as true as a sun admits it's a star with print as small as a signature of a gnat evenly folded to show me how careful I have to be in answering his questions. Why? Does liking the color pink make me gay? And if I am, is it bad? And I immediately wanted to show him how to become camouflage. How to give up his shadow and become a closet and say they have picket signs and slanderous tongues shaped like swords of malice, that we all have a certain prejudice bully inside us. You, boy, must not believe in being outcasted in blue. Blue is more fitting for the sinking emotions you might feel, or to show the lifespan of your bruises that haven't quite healed yet, or the color of your iris before a piece of you turned gray. Tim, with all 206 bones, 17 of them reaching for me in his eyes, looks at me the way he does hope, and the ability to love outside of himself is waiting for an answer. So I say, you could be a pink Spider-Man if you want to. A bow tie, a cupcake with pink insides, as long as your heartbeat preference and colors have to do with emotion. So you should do what feels good. You gotta be willing to be brave enough to be the only one who knows you're afraid. Bad is hiding inside yourself. Bad is someone judging you about what they don't understand or in which direction your heart goes when love is supposed to be a good thing that you shouldn't have to control or use a cookie cutter to recreate. That love can be a person, place, or thing, and any emotion you can wrap around that special person that makes your heart explode when they walk into a room. There is no cross and skull bones over your heart. You are a good thing that someone will be dying to get next to. And Tim says, Miss Ebony, everybody know that Spider-Man would rather be purple. What? So he gets it? I don't know. You know why I don't know? Because middle schoolers are assholes. Yeah. It's true. I may be talking about some of y'all kids. They assholes. And if you were ever in middle school, you were an asshole too. Yeah. It's going around. You just want to hope that you grow out of it is all I'm saying. Speaking of assholes, I have this... See, like, oh yes, please. This poem don't have nothing to do with assholes, but you put it where you want it. If you touch it right, it will come. Go home, try it out. All right, so this is my first time ever reading an erotic piece ever in front of a crowd or anyone. So if you don't like it, don't make eye contact with me after the show. If you do like it, don't make eye contact with me after the show. All right. These bodies are sexier than we thought. And I've lost count of how many times you've touched me. My body is fanatic with your lips. They're dangerous and true against my secrets deep inside me. I learned how to say your name in crooked and correct the night your breath breathed against my neck. My tongue licks to kiss your neck like a barcode is there. I know what getting you electric blue while I'm ready red will do. Tongues curve around the nipple. We make taste together. Fingers are cherry. I keep my eyes closed. I am swallowing twice and waiting. If we explode and thrust in fireworks, I promise our cream will turn into fondue, baby. You got me sticky and melting, made for dipping. Your lips remind me that I am sweet honey glazed and dripping. I love you in memories. We should make more. You ever having sex with somebody and it's like real great and then they say something, be like, shut up. Shut the fuck up and fuck. My ass can teach your hands how to pray. I'll religiously let God bounce off walls when I thank the universe for you. These walls are watching you turn me into a woman. We fit. We make puzzle pieces and body sculptures. Bottom lips are biting, foreheads are sweating, hands are grabbing, gripping, and our cares are gone. Hearing your heartbeat turns into drums, turns me on. We bring bass. And I am a pop locker of what used to be sway. I am breaking breath, breathing Looking down, letting you drown, coast around, my breasts be the clouds. Sexy. We sex in sheets with light flicker. For pulp nonfiction, these feelings can't understand the voices, only moans fly to the ceiling. Our laugh lines, hysterical. Body shakes, reacting in the way we find each other. What just happened? You ever having sex so good, and then afterwards you like, what the fuck was that? What the fuck just happened? Oh my God. Are we still on planet Earth? You was holding out? Yes. Okay. My hair becomes the drapes, and your lips tattoo my skin, soft and shimmery. I am gold again, worth something again. Anybody looking at me knows you were here. I'm falling backwards. I am let go and falling too hard for you, catching feelings on the way down. You hold me like you want me and need me to come back. I'll be back, I promise. I'm saving everything I got for you. Next stop, the moon. My name is Ebony Stewart. Thank you so much.
With lips from any ghetto you choose and words spoken to save her own life, this gully princess by the name of Ebony Stewart is the only adult female 3-time slam champion in Austin, Texas. Poetry is where Ebony goes to make things right. Currently, Ebony Stewart is probably eating a cupcake, reading a comic book, or searching for some fresh sneakers. That is, if she's not teaching sex education to 6th and 7th graders. More at thegullyprincess.com. Bedpost Confessions is produced by myself, Mia Martina of the I Want Your Sex podcast at miaontop.com, Sadie Smythe of That's What Sadie Said.com, Julie Gillis of juliegillis.com, and Rosie Q of sayprettybird.blogspot.com. Podcast audio production by Ian Danskin at innuendostudios.com. You can find links to all of our websites and more information about Bedpost Confessions at bedpostconfessions.com. You can also confess with us at Bedpost Confessions on Facebook and Bedpost Confess on Twitter, where we tweet audience confessions. Chime in and add yours. Until next time, we'll leave you with a few other confessions from the audience.
I confess, I once ate ice cream out of a guy's asshole. It was vanilla. Yum. That's really not vanilla, but yeah.
No. It ceases to be vanilla at that point.
Yeah.
I confess, I've been involved with the BDSM community for a year now, and my mom has known about it for a couple of months. She really doesn't like my involvement, but she spent some time learning about it. Nice, supportive mom. The other day, she asked me to do something for her, and when I hesitated, she said, "But I gave you a necklace for Christmas. Doesn't that mean you have to do whatever I ask?"
That's a funny mom. I confess, when I was 16, I wanted to fuck my 35-year-old softball coach. She kissed me in September. Yay!